Major approaches to the study of personality. Everyone knows what personality is, but no one can explain it with words. The study of personality has encountered many methodological problems. In this video, we will see the different approaches or models that have been adopted in the study of personality. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe this channel if you are new here. Do watch other videos in this channel and share it with students and those who love learning psychology. Thank you. Major approaches to the study of personality. The study of personality is one of the significant topics of interest in psychology. Numerous personality theories exist to explore and explain behavioral variations between people and behavioral consistency within a person. A variety of methodologies and ideas have been created. The theories are based on many human behavior models. The major approaches are type approaches, trait approaches, psychodynamic approach and the post-Freudian approaches, then behavioral approach, cultural approach and humanistic approach. Each of these perspectives on personality attempt to describe different patterns in personality, including how these patterns form and how people differ on an individual level. In this video, we will see the first approach, that is the type approach. Type approaches. The type method tries to understand human personality by looking at broad patterns in observable behavior traits and the type approach of people's personality. Each behavioral pattern refers to a certain type of person, classified based on how similar their behavioral features are to that pattern. According to Morgan and King, a type is a simply class of individuals who shares common collection of characteristics. It means that people are classified into categories according to the characteristics they share in common. A number of thinkers have given their typological models to explain personality. Hippocrates typology, Kretschmer's typology, Sheldon's typology, Jung's typology, Spranger's typology, Howland's typology, Friedman and Rosenman typology. We'll see each of these in detail. Hippocrates typology. In 400 BC, Hippocrates attempted to explain personality in terms of body fluid or humors. He postulated that our body has 4 types of fluid: yellow bile, black bile, blood and phlegm. Every person is characterized by the prominence of one type of fluid, which determines the temperament of the person concerned. Thus, he classified people into 4 types. First one, choleric. People with predominance of yellow bile are irritable, restless and hot-blooded. Then melancholic type. People with high black bile are sad, depressed and devoid of hope in life. Sanguinary. When blood content is high, the person remains cheerful, active and he is optimistic in life. Phlegmatic. Predominance of phlegm makes a person calm and quiet and usually their behavior is marked by inactiveness. Kretschmer's typology. German psychiatrist Kretschmer, on the basis of his observation of patients, classified people into 4 types. Picnic type. Such people are short in height with heavily built body type. They have short, thick neck. Temperament-wise, they exhibit characteristics of being social and cheerful. They are happy-go-lucky. They like to eat and sleep. Kretschmer called them cycloid as they have high probability of falling prey to manic depressive type of psychopathology. Then asthenic type. Such persons are tall and thin with underdeveloped muscles. They are also underweight. They are irritable and keep away from responsibility. They have the habit of daydreaming and are lost in the world of fantasy. Temperament-wise, they are categorized as schizoid and may develop disorder of schizophrenia. Athletic type. These are muscular types and have well-built muscles and are neither tall nor short. They have stable and calm nature and are able to adjust themselves to changes in the environment. Then dysplastic type. This category includes people who do not exhibit any of the characteristics mentioned above, but are the mix of all three types. Sheldon's typology. Sheldon, on the basis of physical constitution, categorized personality into somatotypes. First one, endomorphy. Such persons are short and fatty with a round shape of body. Endomorphic people are similar to picnic type mentioned by Kretschmer. They like to eat and drink and make merry. They are gregarious by nature and have leisurely attitude towards life. Temperament-wise, Sheldon termed them viscerotonia. Mesomorphy. These people are muscular types. Their muscles and bones are quite well developed and they are physically well shaped. These people generally are considered to be tough-minded, risk-taking, assertive, and aggressive. They like to boss over others. Sheldon called these personalities as somatotonia. Third is ectomorphy. Such people are tall but thin. Sheldon called them cerebrotonia. These people like to remain away from people. Jung's typology. Jung postulated personality theory based on psychological characteristics. He divided people into two broad types, extroverts and introverts. Extroverts, such people are socially oriented. They like to mix up with people. They are fun-loving and optimistic. They are realistic in their approach towards life. Often, such people exhibit leadership qualities. Then, introverts. They are the opposite of extroverts. They do not like to mingle with people. They have very few friends. They are self-centered and conservative. Such people are dogmatic in the sense that they follow traditions and customs of the society without ever giving thought to their justifiability. Jung's classification has been criticized on the ground that it is not possible to divide people into two compartments because a significant number of people do not fall in either of these categories. They exhibit characteristics of both the extrovert and introvert type. To compensate for this, psychologists placed such person into another category and they are known as the ambiverts. Spranger's typology. Spranger in his book Types of Man described 6 types of man. Theoretical type. They are seekers of truth. They try to understand and make sense of the world around them through reason and logic. They are interested in finding answers to questions like what is God? Is there any supreme power that controls and regulates this universe? Then economic type. They are basically utilitarian. They view things from the point of view of practicality and their economic value. For example, just imagine what would happen to a rose flower if you give it to an economic type of man. He may make a bouquet of it and sell it for some rupees, thus making practical use of it and making money from it. Aesthetic type. These people are lovers of nature and beauty. They lay emphasis on form and harmony and believe in making life attractive and charming. For example, what would happen to the rose if you give it to an aesthetic type person? He will smell the fragrance of the rose, praise its beauty, or he may make a lovely arrangement of these flowers in his drawing room and enjoy its very presence in the room. Social type. Such persons are gregarious, like to mingle with people in social gatherings. They reach out for help to people in distress. They often enjoy good prestige in society. For example, what a social type person will do to the rose. This type of person may greet friend's birthday by presenting him with beautiful flower like rose. Then political type. These are persons who value power and influence. Such persons rank people on the basis of power they yield. Their behavior is oriented toward gaining power and influence over others. For example, a person of this type may make a garland of roses and garland the powerful politician to win his favor. Religious type. This type of person lay emphasis on the unity of cosmos. They have spiritual bent of mind and believe in God. Now again, you can predict such person's behavior with the help of rose. A person with religious orientation of mind may lay the rose on the feet of the god in a church or a temple. Holland's typology. According to Holland, personality is a combination of interest, values, and competencies. He classified people into 6 types. Realistic type. These are practical person who can make things and operate machinery and many complex instruments. They are engineers, technicians, and others who do highly skilled work in which they have been trained. Such people design, create, and operate equipments. Investigative type. These are basically scientists, researchers, and such other highly creative and innovative persons. These are people who gather data, analyze, and interpret them with a view to solve problem. For example, a research scientist. Artistic type. Such persons are actually artists, painters, designers, and so on. They are skilled in designing, creating new and innovative structures. Artistic in their approach, and they are excellent in decoration, and they are dramatists, actors, and entertainers. Social type. Such persons are compassionate in their approach. They like to work for others and bring relief to people in distress. To give example of such people, we can mention social workers, disaster management persons, and related others. Enterprising type. These are people who are kind of entrepreneurs. They are persons who want to contribute to the society or to their business. They are the one who take a risk and are ready to take challenge. These people also are such that they can wield influence and pressure on others and mold their behavior accordingly. Conventional type. These are people who are traditional in their approach. They go by rules and regulations and will expect others also to follow the same. Such persons codify and regulate things like accountant. Friedman and Rosenman. They developed the concept of type A and type B personalities in 1950s. They proposed that individuals could be classified into 2 broad personality types based on their behavior patterns and attitudes. Type A personality. People with type A personalities are characterized by a sense of urgency, competitiveness, ambition, and a constant need for achievement. They are often highly organized, time conscious, and self critical. Type A individuals are known to be workaholics, often multitasking and pushing themselves to meet deadlines. They tend to be impatient, easily frustrated, and prone to experiencing high levels of stress and hostility. In contrast, the individuals with type B personalities are generally more laid back, relaxed, and easygoing. They have a lower sense of urgency and are less driven by the time pressure. Type B individuals are typically more patient, tolerant, and flexible in dealing with situations. They are less likely to experience chronic stress and hostility compared to the type A individuals. It is important that type A and type B personalities are not considered exhaustive categories, and individuals can exhibit traits from both types to varying degrees. So in this video, what we have learned, there are various major approaches in studying personality. And the first type was type approach. In the type approach, we have learned Hippocrates typology, Kretschmer's typology, Sheldon's typology, Jung's typology, Spranger's typology, Holland's typology, and Friedman and Rosenman's typology. Hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you and keep smiling.